Like, do you know? It's it feels like every day that I just get bolder and bolder and fatter. Not that he's fat. I'm looking more and more like True Geordie. Go Google a picture. In fact, no, I'll try and find one. I'll bring up a picture. Am I getting more and more True Geordie? I don't know. I don't know if girls and people find True Geordie handsome, but I always thought, as much as I love the guy, I always thought he'd be more on like, no, not for me sort of look. He looks a bit too much like, you know, if you're walking on a shoot, like, I eat low away, and that's not me. I'm usually like, oh no, please, I've got a girlfriend. True Geordie, how are you, man? Visuals out and welcome back to another edition of the News where we enlighten the world about should we try and I remember I did this ages ago, didn't I? This is gonna really piss my girlfriend off. She still doesn't like the fact that I just ramble and talk noise. It literally is like a fucking foreskin, isn't it? It's like it's just a fucking foreskin hat. Oh, I like your hat, but it's not really a hat. It's just the foreskin of a giant. We all know what this bit is, and it's you get some foreskins that like that, don't you? And you get some. The fuck am I going on about fucking for? Why is it called foreskin? A way to just make sure that the world is educated with my foreskin cock hat. That's all you're gonna see now is foreskin fucking cock hat. Yes, hello visuals. Welcome back to the channel. It is an edition of the Visual Guys News where doggy really like to sleep, but I like to make loud noises and keep you up because you're a little cunt who takes Lego and fucks off, little bastard, little fucking bastard late. So if I do look like the True Geordie, there is a big massive difference though. He very much works out and he does gyms and shit. I very much don't. I'm the kind of guy that gets shouted at by his girlfriend for eating chocolate before dinner. Tried to have a pizza the other day at like 2:30 and she was fucking raging. How is everybody diddly doing? Are we all right? We got fucking gun Ned fun. How diddly do? Is everybody okay? Is everybody just sit back, relax, crack one out? We're already in the dick sand. Why do you guys never say, Dan, today we won't go in the dick sand? I start to go in the dick sand. You just let me stay there and linger and just all. I need to stay out the dick sand. I hope we're all right, having a lovely weekend. We're going to be, it's a hangover sort of week this week because it's back sort of to. Last week we had such a really exciting week on what was coming out of it. I mean, it's still exciting because we've got stuff coming around the corner, all that kind of shit. We do cool film shit, but it was like the Rumble last week and all the other cool shit that went down and stuff like that. It's like, I just want to get back to the weekend where we got the Rumble on the horizon. But it isn't to be because it's just once a year, and you know what I mean? So there's no count for it. If you could figure out what I said, then I will give you £15 billion. At the same time, I'll give you fuck all because I ain't got 15 quid, let alone 15 billion. Do you know, what nicknames does other money have? You know how we say pound, quid, squid? Sometimes people say bob. I know Donna's got, is it Bill? I got 20 bill. No, no, that's not right. Dough's another nickname. I think that's universal though, isn't it? Like, I think every country will be like, I've got some dough on me, mate. But like, is there a nickname for the euro? Do they just say, oh, can you sort us a couple of it? No, because that's ecstasy. Can you sort us a couple of the EUs, please, pal? Vive la France, sort us some of the EU, please. Vive la France. How many countries use the euro? I don't fucking know. Anyway, are we ready to get crack-a-lacking with the news? Right, okay, this is bad news for any of you furries out there in Oklahoma, because Oklahoma lawmaker, I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's a job person. Like, I am, what do you do for a living? I'm the lawmaker. It's, fuck me, it sounds like too much security work shit, that. Wants animal control to take furries from schools and send them to the pound. That's right. If you're a furry, which is like a massive growing like trend and shit, like there's a lot of people. Every time we go to a convention, there's a few fucking furries. I don't mind furries. I keep wanting to say furies, furries. I see a lot of artwork about stuff that makes me go, yuck, yuck, yuck. No, thank you, please, please. I want my mummy. I would just want to go back and I want my mummy, please. No, thank you. It's fucking, the artwork I don't like. If you just wanted around, pretend to be a wolf, go for it, or whatever it is you're doing. But, yeah, so this bloke or this whoever the fuck they are wants furries to be taken from their school and being like, right, you can go to the pound then. If you are an animal control can take you and will take you from said school and put you in the pound. You furry motherfucker. Bit harsh if you ask me. Don't get wrong, if I'm sat next to a furry in English, I'm still gonna be like, hey, can I copy your work? Because I'm dense as fuck. And oh, I don't think furries is what. I don't think they want to live like. I think they're just like dressing up as it. I don't think they're actually pretending to be animals. I don't think so anyway. But what the fuck do I know? Animals being arrested for mischief. Now there's no story here. There's no plot. There's no fucking Christopher Nolan fucking camera trickery or mastery or Inception spinner did it wobble or not. It's just that you can only if that dog's getting you know. Do you know when dogs know they've done something? Like, you know, look, if you've got your own dog, you sort of come in there just sort of looking at it like, they know they've done something fucked up, especially if they're this little cunt, that no, they can do something fucked up and get away with it because I'm just such a little pussy. He owns me, I don't own him. But you can see on the look of this dog's face, he has 110% done some shit. That boy's been fucking around and finding out. But what I want to know, visuals, is what the fuck do you reckon he could have done? This dog gives off the kind of vibes where it's gone and it's, I don't know, it's done a bit of hanky-panky maybe with a cat and it's like, yeah, fuck the cat. I like to get all up in that cat-dog business. I'm going to start a cat-dog war. I'm going to get up all in that cat. And then you have a hybrid dog cat, like the fucking cat dog, like the fucking show. Like, what the fuck is that dog done? Or wherever the fuck I've put him. I don't know if this is just me being a stereotype person or putting people into stereotypes, but I kind of expect this kind of shit to happen at these parties. But gay cruise company asks guests to please stop making porn on its ships. That's right, there's a gay cruise company. One, I didn't know that was a thing. Two, where the fuck do you get an invite? I bet you being on a gay cruise is fucking fun as shit. Just a bunch of lads being like, hey, wank, oh my God, your shirt don't match your shoes. Hey, look, the footy's on. Lads, geez, come everywhere. I feel like it's just a bunch of fucking fun. But not only that, right, this is where I'm a stereotypical bastard. Because they're blokes, and we all know that fucking a lot of blokes are all pervy pervs. Not me, though. I'm a good Christian boy. Oh, me and my girlfriend are waiting until marriage and everything. I'm a good Christian. But, like, I always had it in my head, when you get a large group of the gays, I always feel like, you know, as long as it's all consensual and all, like, you know, all that above age and everyone's happy and healthy, that they will just get freaky. I think it's because if I was in a gang, the gay gang, if I was in a gang of blokes and we were all gay, I'm sorry, we're all going over to my pal, you know, Ryan's house, and all 8 of us are going to wank each other off quick. You might as fucking well, a bunch of lads that are gay, you might as fucking, if you just got to do it. You're telling me a group of girls all don't go home, right? Like, all of them be like, oh my God, Stephanie, you should pretend to, like, totally kiss me. Oh my God, oh my God, we should totally touch each other's boobies. Oh my God. For lads to do it, we're going to circle jerk. So I always had it in my head, anyway, that a large number of gays, I don't know if it needs to be, like, more than 4. I think 4's your cut-off, maybe. And they will be up to sexual shit. They'll be like, right, cameras out, lads, chests out. Wally, get your wang out. The big boy Wally will all just start running back and forward to it. I just imagine that shit would happen anyway. But this gay cruise company, one, I didn't know that was a real company. Yeah, stop making porn on their ships, please, the gays. This would have been a bit of a fucking horror show to wake up to, or say wake up to, just to experience in general. And also, I don't know if this goes to show that either the pettiness of North Korea or the fact that they really don't have any, like, decent weapons of mass destruction, so this is what they're resorting to. But North Korea sends poop-filled balloons into the south. They're like, oh yeah, look, North Korea, we're going to take over the world. How are you going to do it? Going to send South Korea our shit. They're like, all right, no, don't get us wrong, Ming and horrible, rotten. But I don't think you win any world wars by that. I don't think, I will be very, unless there's some sort of disease thing inside of there, but I will be very surprised if you get any fatalities from that. You'll just get people walking, some shit land, and they'll be like, oh, what the fuck is that? That's disgusting. And then they'll just get on with the day and somebody will clean it up. And the North Koreans will be like, yes, we fucking got them. That's how you beat the South. No, but yeah, I think Kim Jong, whichever one we're on now, Kim Jong-un, whichever Kim Kardashian were fucking on. See that little joke there? I don't know which one we're on, but I think it goes to show they obviously can't have any crazy weapons if they're just sending their shit to the south. Right, this one, I've always thought this is extremely fucked up, doing this anyway, but couple getting it on, I'll let you interpret what that means, in their car, accidentally shift gears and sent into the river. Hopefully nobody was injured or killed or anything in this, because God forbid that anybody's died. No, does that mean I want them? Hopefully everyone is all right. But the idea of getting it on in a high-speed vehicle, regardless of how fast you're going, if you go like 20, like I've been in mates of cars and they're going a little bit quick and I'm thinking, oh my God, this is very quick. I don't like this. This is weird as fuck. But the idea of being like, yeah, baby, let me get it out. You just sat there and yeah. That seems all kinds of fucked. I'm not like Paul Walker that can reverse backwards and do all this kind of shit and he's fucking, you know, whatever Brian did in Too Fast, Too Furious. I taught him that kind of weird shit. Not into it. But yeah, the idea they're like, yeah, we can't wait 5 minutes to get on. Let's do it right now. Oh, now we're in a river. What the shit? Because I'm assuming if they were shifting gears, let's just say the dude was driving. And if they're getting it on, to me, implies that they're, you know, they're both about to do the deed and there may be some insertion and shit. Insert, you know, you must bounce on it. Maybe her knees hit it or some shit like that, but which is crazy because he's gonna have to like, oh, yeah, bounce on it, but bounce on it, and he's thinking like that. It's all kind of, why do you want to do? Park up, let the handbrake or whatever get involved if it wants, but just park up, get your knobble out or whatever, then slap them titties about. That's how sex is done. You just stand there with your pants down, going, "He did the sex." We've had plenty of people on the Visual Guyz News doing all kinds of marriage and weird marriage shit and marriage this and marriage that. But man marries rice cooker in Indonesia, divorced it 4 days later. Right, the story here, to me anyway, isn't the fact that a man marries rice cooker. This is we're in the modern age. We've seen and heard about multiple weird things. It's the divorce part that's weirded me out. What the fuck has caused a rice cooker and the man to fall out where he's like, no more love, can't fucking do it, love, I'm here, fuck off. What has the rice cooker physically, has he come home and found the microwave next to it, rubbing uglies, you know, bumping uglies, not rubbing uglies. Well, yeah, it is all quite ugly to look at, to be fair, especially on me, bumping uglies, or has he found the blender in there, being like, oh, and the rice cooker's getting all blended up. What the fuck has happened? Why has it took 4 days for somebody to go like, I don't love you anymore, rice cooker? And who the fuck does he go to for this? Because not only I'm assuming people would have laughed at him and mocked him and shit, but like, oh, you're marrying a rice cooker, what the fuck? And he's like, hey lads, he's at the pub even. I think it's over between me and Stella. Oh, why is it over? Oh, I don't know, I just saw a can of beans in there and I didn't put them in there. Who the fuck put them in there? Why the fuck have you now fallen out with it? You need a divorce. Imagine that. Oh, so who was your ex? Well, Jacko, we're bumping into her. Where does she work? No, she still lives. Oh, you still live with your ex? That's a bit weird. Yeah. She's she's probably just in the kitchen. All right. Why do you still live with your ex? Well, she's plugged into my main. She can't really do much if you're not plugged in. What do you mean? Oh, it's the fucking rice cooker, isn't it? Oh, what? Then that girl's gonna leave that. What the fuck? And there we have visuals. That was this week's edition of the Visual Guyz News. But before we go, you know we've got to give you the sports and weather. Where this week we're going, it's all trampoline fail shit. It's just tramper fucking lean motherfucking fails. It's the sports, but it's not really the sports because we don't actually talk about sports. I used to do sports, but then I got really fat. We might as well just number them. Trampoline fail once. I've probably said this story a million times as the fails happening somewhere. I have failed on a trampoline, not like as mega severe, but I went on one where it was icy, climbed on, did one jump, come down, and just slid quite forward, and my knees nearly fucking shattered. It was rotten. It was revolting. I love going on trampolines as well, but the last time I went to the trampoline park in our town, my mate went and his kids and that were there and shit, and we're like, oh, right, yeah, I'll chase it down here, I'll bounce on this bit, come up this wall bit, chuck us off there, and I'm thinking, like that, and they're all running around full of energy, ready to go, and I'm thinking, I'm fucking absolute dead. I can't do it, I can't keep up. I can barely keep up with this little bastard. Imagine if I had like 12 kids running around, and they're all like, Dad, chase this, and I'm thinking, I have to buy somebody just to come run around and play with the fucking kids, because Dad's on the couch having his 5th fucking heart attack of the week.
Time for the weather, where I'm not going to tell you anything about the weather. If you do need to know that, just look outside your window.
Oh, trampoline fails. You have to let us know which one looks worse. The first one, the second one, of course, when we get to Dan's happy ending. This is no longer a hot beverage. This is a very much cold beverage. Yeah, which trampoline fail looks the worst? I mean, they're all kinds of fun. I don't like the ones, have you ever seen the ones where people bounce? And I don't know how it happens because it's supposed to be bouncy and bring you back up, but like their knees and their shins do shatter. They're like, oh, it cringes me out. There we go, visuals. That was your sports. So before we go, we're going to make sure you're happy. We're going to make sure you leave feeling like you spent your money well. And as well, everybody that's watching an episode, no matter what video it is of the visual guys, you owe me, we'll call it 75 quid. So your backdated payments are going to have to come in now. So anybody that's watching even a second of a video, you owe me 75 quid. I should have at least 1.8 million here by the end of the week, or you will be hearing from our lawyers. I've never had a lawyer in my entire life. Hopefully I never need to have one. If somebody has to come around, like, you'll be hearing from my lawyers, I'll be like, well, who do they speak to? Do they speak to me? Because I don't fuck. I'll get to court, like, who's representing you? I'll be like, I'll just claim some shit. I'll just be like, I was alone as a child. Feel sorry for me.
Oh, look, it's that fat lad. It's Dan. Ugly Dan, and he's really, really fat.
I'm not confused on what segments we are. Hopefully at some point somewhere we've had an intro and there's a trampoline, this weird trampoline. I don't know if it was the last. I don't know where I'm at anymore. I've literally. I usually bullet point my shit and how we're gonna do it, and I've forgotten, lost, and confused. So there was hopefully a third happy ending clip. Maybe it's here. Maybe it's happening here. Is it happening here? Is there a? Have we put it here? I think there we go, visuals. That was this week's edition of the Canoes. I don't fucking know what happened with our slip with this video. I don't know what happened with any of it, usually, anyway. But hopefully you can Wabuski and Shkanuski and visuals. Whilst it's been windy out there, just show you plenty of times to fly a kite. Visuals, thank you so much for watching. You guys are literally the fucking best. More keep being you. And keep on. Keep it on. Old fucking song that was in my head last night when I was trying to chill. That fucking ooh ee ooh ah ah ting tang walla walla bing bang ooh ee ooh ah ah ting tang walla walla bing bang. Why the fuck did we make that song so successful? I remember being a kid and everybody fucking motherfucker. Everybody, you've just flicked that pillow. He's just flicked my little grey pillow down so that he can turn around and lay on it. Have you just literally made yourself comfortable by flicking the pillow over and being like, okay, now I can lay on that? What the fuck has just happened there? Is my dog smart? Do you watch me do shit? Walla bing bang. Dude, why the fuck was that such a good beat?